I was 27 years of age when I was offered the show, and the show has been off 27 years. So anyway, but it seems like yesterday. Actually, before I started wearing a cowboy hat, I was just, well, today they call them studio techs. I was a camera operator at Channel 4. But I was also a confirmed ham, and later to become a ham on the range, if you know what I mean. But oh, look out, Rocky. And I never had a dog in my life at that point. I was just a cameraman working at Channel 4. I got to do camera on the Sammy Terry show, which is really fun. And I operated camera on Janie's show. Again, I'm sure you're not aware of her program. Your folks would be. And she was kind enough to let me be on her show a few times, playing guitar, singing. One thing led to another, and we recorded a Christmas album that is still relevant today. Happy, joyful time of year. You know what I really liked was getting out of the studio and getting out and meeting people, you know, talking to folks. You know, let them see that I'm a real human being. I'm not, you know, this plastic Hollywood thing, you know, on their boob tube. I'm a real guy. And in fact, I did Martinsville's fall foliage parades. I love doing them. I did my first one in '86. Hang on right here we go. All right, there we go. I'm so proud of this. I have this and 4 others displayed at our home in Green Township. But my sister, Tommy Lou, was Miss Indiana in 1960. And she was the very first parade marshal for the Martinsville Fall Foliage Parade, their very first festival in 1960. She was the parade marshal. So she probably has one of these too. But enough about me. You know, the person you really ought to be talking to is my better half. She just, Gail Glaze is her name, and we've been married, like I told you, almost 40 years. She deserves a medal for patience. And she well, I met her at Channel 4, and she went on from being a film editor to becoming a flight attendant for a major carrier. And for the last 25 years, she's been a captain for United Airlines, retiring this last summer, off the Airbus. And I think you ought to just say hi to her.
I found employment at WTTV Channel 4, and they trained me as a film editor. And I did that basically putting in commercial breaks into all the programs that they aired at that time. And because I was interested in the goings-on behind the scenes at a television station at noontime, instead of taking my lunch break out of the building, I would watch Cowboy Bob, and next thing I knew, I got noticed, and Bob had the cameraman put the camera on me.
Two of the greatest things I got out of my job at Channel 4 was a TV show and meeting the love of my life. My vision, Deanna, was to become perhaps a surrogate father or big brother to some of the kids out there that might need a little bit of guidance, a little bit of help. Because, as you know, life can be tough for kids. So, and I think it must have worked. Because there's a lot of really good people out there. In spite of what the media would lead you to believe, there are an awful lot of good folks.
When you build your bridges, make sure that they will last. Cover all your bridges as you travel along, oh yeah.
a hankering for a good horse laugh?
Oh, quit horsing around, Cowboy.
Well, that's a horse laugh.
Shelter neighbors when things go wrong. On the road of life, we may encounter rain, and who can say we won't pass this way again? And who can say we won't pass this way again? And who can say we won't pass this way?